Deep in the mist-shrouded forests of the Pacific Northwest, 5 friends embark on a weekend camping trip to Hemlock Ridge, a remote area notorious for hiker disappearances in the 1970s. The group includes Jake, the arrogant skeptic who organized the trip to debunk the existence of Bigfoot; Mia, his pragmatic girlfriend, armed with a GPS that mysteriously fails; Devin, the class clown, lugging a flask of bourbon and a bad feeling about the trip; Riley, a nervous biology student who spots claw marks on the trees but stays quiet; Aaron, the quiet ex-Marine and survivalist who carries a hunting knife just in case. On the first night, Devin's bourbon vanishes from his tent. They blame raccoons, but Riley finds a 17-inch footprint pressed into the mud near the cooler with a lingering stench of rot. Aaron quietly sharpens his knife. That night, twig snaps and guttural breathing circle the camp. Jake films a blurry, hulking shape with his GoPro, but deletes it, mocking the group's paranoia. At dawn, Mia discovers their food supplies shredded, and a trail of matted fur leads into the trees. Devin ventures into the woods to pee at dusk and doesn't return. They find his flask cracked in two and his beanie nailed to a tree 15 feet up. Aaron spots a pair of amber eyes reflecting his flashlight before they vanish. The group flees toward the trailhead, only to find their path blocked by freshly fallen trees. Riley's compass spins wildly. The forest seems to warp. Landmarks they passed hours ago reappear. Mia's GPS blinks *error. Location unknown. That night, a low, melodic growl mimics Devin's voice. "Guys, help me." Jake runs toward the sound. His screams are cut short by a wet crunch. Aaron rigs traps with paracord, but the next morning, the snares are dismantled and reassembled into a grotesque effigy of sticks and Devin's flannel. Riley, now hysterical, accuses Aaron. It's learning from you. They split up. Bigfoot doesn't. Mia and Aaron hole up in a cave, but the stench of decay floods the air. Aaron sacrifices himself, lunging into the darkness with his knife. Mia flees, only to stumble into a clearing littered with decades of lost hiker's gear and bones. The creature emerges, towering at 9 feet, its matted fur streaked with Jake's blood. It hurls a rock at her leg, snapping bone with a sickening crack. Mia wakes at dawn, dragged into a hollow tree trunk, her leg crudely splinted with branches. A pile of wild berries and a grisly gift. Aaron's knife, clutched in a severed hand, lies beside her. From the shadows, a low rumble vibrates in the creature's chest. Not a growl, a laugh. Search teams find Mia a week later, babbling about the Guardian. No bodies are recovered. Years later, a YouTube video surfaces. Shaky footage of a campsite littered with skeletons and a pair of amber eyes blinking from the trees. The upload is username @Shadow of Hemlock. Some legends just don't want to be found.